all parts of the country. There's a little, in the fall and in the winter, people start getting the flu. The bug comes by, they find that their throat starts to bother them, and next thing you know, the glands are swollen on the side, they're running a temperature, and they're in the full swing of it. Well, I've had the same problem, and I'm sure you've had it too.
Found some cool wood. Look at this grain. That's awesome. Found that wood. Gonna make a bookshelf. Mr. Puppy in here. I've also got this going. Found some stovepipe for it. Trying to get a little fire going.
Bruce.
Let's go.
I changed my name. I changed my number. This world is insane. All sick in the brain. Saw the blood in the river. Flames in the sky. Animals were running. Everyone was running. Twisted my fingers. Around a couple broken strings. And I still feel strange. It ain't ever going to change. How are we going to say we're sorry? How are we going to say goodbye? How are we going to say we're sorry this time? The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Skeletor did not get the job as a dental assistant. I changed my name. And I changed my number. Because this world is insane. Fucked up in the brain.
So I got my little rocket stove I made going, and I'm trying to see if I can boil water, and it looks like we're getting some bubbles. So good news. Looking. See, that fire's real going in there now. Well, we didn't get a rolling boil, but enough to make some coffee here. Got that brewing. Hey Elvis, will you hand me that screw? Alright. It is done. Well, for the most part. We'll fix it up eventually, but top part was already stained. I just left that to protect the wood and my books from getting all stretched up. Bottom is sanded. I sanded that off. And I sanded the bottom so that it could be stained to match this, because for the most part, I mean, you can't, there's a shadow, but if the shadow wasn't there, it's almost the same color, and I could use some kind of finish on that to make everything match once I finish everything. But dog, look at the dog. There's your dog. There's your dog. Yeah. So yeah, looks pretty good. I was able to fit all of my records, all of my books. I have more books under my bed, but all the books that I reference frequently are up here. My favorite books. Of course, you got to have International Book on Trees close by. You never know when you need to identify a tree. It's a good one. And so yeah, I'll just go over some of these books because they're actually really, some of them are really good and I recommend them. Fingerprints of the Gods I have not read yet, but is a really good book. Food of the Gods, excellent book. Terence McKenna is awesome. He is an ethnobiologist. This book is signed. I got it signed by David Byrne at his concert. I didn't get to see him, but I bought it from his merch booth and it was signed. And of course we got the F. Scott Fitzgerald collection. Great. Stephen Pressfield. This is a really good motivating book called Do the Work. He wrote another book that I really want to read. It's on my wish list called the Art of War, or War of Art. Yeah, I believe it's War of Art. Really good author for self-motivating. These two books are really good if you're wanting to get into herbalism. This is the first one. This is the second one. The second one is more of a Western herbalism stuff you can find around. Yeah, my grandma gave me this for Christmas. It's a journal. I write in that pretty frequently. Use it for planning. As you can see here, there's no trim yet, and that's same as under here, same as there. And this will actually, it's not the sturdiest right now, but it'll be more sturdy when I have trim underneath it flush up against it to hold it up. What I did was I got one of these from my mom's house last time I was in Texas. Sorry I stole this from you, Mom, without telling you, but you weren't even using it. So it was in the garage last time I visited, and I just snagged it. Thought I could use it for something, and I painted it red. It's cool. I used a latex paint that wasn't really sticking to it, and at first I was like, well damn, this is not going to work. But then I really kind of liked the way it turned out. It's like, see here. It's like kind of as it wears off, it'll be cooler. It'll look more rustic because of the black. And it kind of matches this, but I thought about doing the same thing with the window seals. Putting a black undercoat and then adding red on top of it. Yeah. You gotta have your favorite record. This is my favorite. Still in the plastic, really well preserved. It has been raining every day. So crazy. When is it gonna stop raining, dog? When is it gonna stop raining?